Hey everybody, it's Sam with Working Success, and today we are going to talk about why you should stop making excuses. Coming up on Working Success. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you again this week, and before we get started, if you guys would, please consider subscribing to this channel, liking this video, and hitting the notification icon so we can let you know whenever we post new content on Mondays and Thursdays. That being said, let's get down to today's topic, and we're going to talk about why it's important to stop making excuses in your life. And you have to be ready to listen to this video, because otherwise you're just going to say, oh, well, this is the same bull crap, blah, blah, blah. Fine, I get that. You're not ready to hear what I have to say on this one. But for the people who are watching that want to hear this and that need to hear this, here's what we're going to talk about today. The next time somebody approaches you with some constructive criticism, instead of trying to find an excuse and get your way out of it, stop for a second. I want you to stop and consider, is what this person's saying true? Just take a few moments and give it a thought. Maybe this is true. Now, some circumstances it might be that you didn't do anything wrong, or there's nothing, to make an excuse about. In that case, you say, well, that wasn't me, and legitimately it wasn't you. But that's not really the way it works a whole lot of the time. If your manager comes up to you and says, hey, Susan, I need to talk to you about your performance. Oh, why would you talk to me about it? That wasn't me. That was Jerry over there. Just stop and listen. Stop and consider for a moment. Okay, what's he got to say? If your boss comes up and says, hey, Sammy, I need to talk to you a minute about your performance lately. Stop and listen to what he has to say. And before you try and think of a reason to get yourself out of trouble, consider, is what my boss telling me right now important? Do I need to listen and take to heart what he's asking me to do? If you get into that mode where you're listening to what your boss is trying to say or listening to what a coworker is trying to tell you, and you're not trying to weasel your way out of the situation and try and figure out what your angle is, then you are ready to start growing in your career. You're ready to start being successful. But you're going to have a very hard time if you're still stuck in the stage like so many people are. And this isn't just somebody who's young. This is people well into their 40s, 50s, and 60s in some cases, where they've just never matured to the point where they can handle any type of constructive criticism. And then those people want to whine and complain because they didn't make it ahead in life or get ahead in their jobs. Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink. I mean, that's what it is. But if you stop making excuses and you start listening to what people are telling you, yes, you have to eat some crow some days in order to get that advice down or get that constructive criticism down. But growth does not come comfortably. Going to the gym and working out leaves you sore. It leaves you tired. It's uncomfortable. It's the opposite of what your body wants to do. And I'm telling you guys, when you start getting into where you're not comfortable is when you really start to grow and when you start to really achieve what you want and be successful in your career. Short and sweet on this video, guys. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you guys think that making excuses is the way to go, or how hard was it for you to stop making excuses and really start focusing on listening to what people had to tell you? We always appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. We'll see you next time.